It's Saturday, so it can only mean one thing, it's Helix DLC time. And with this week's recommendations from all the new releases. But before we start, just a quick mention for anyone that's been living under a rock this week, the Steam sale is now on with over 800 VR supported titles to pick from. You've now got your chance to stock up with loads and loads of games. If you want to know what the Helix team think of the games, hop into our room in Basement VR, look for Seven's room, and you'll find our call wall, and it has loads and loads of awesome games on there that we've recommended, and we've been talking to people while we've been recording the show. So hop in there, have a look what we're recommending, and go and grab yourself some bargains. Our first new release this week is Drone Hero, out for the Rift and the Vive with 10% saving. The idea of the game is to control your drone from a third person's point of view, trying to get to the checkpoints. That sounds really, really easy, but that's about as easy as it gets. This game is really, really challenging. You're under attack from missiles, you've got lasers coming at you, and it's an obstacle course as well, just trying to get to the checkpoints as quickly as you can. There are a couple of things that stood out really, really well for us. One of them was the sound. The sound in this game is fantastic. The developers have managed to do something where wherever the drone is located in the room, if it's behind you or in front of you, it gives you that sense that it's moving around you. So it's got like this 3D depth of the sound. We found that really, really good. Currently there's 25 levels to this game. It is an early access game, so we do expect more levels to be added to it. And we also turn around and think that there's a couple of minor improvements that need to be done with the performance, but I'm sure the developers are tweaking on that at the moment. So we turn around and challenge the team here in Helix. We like it because of the replayability value of it. You try and get 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Just keep going up and up until you get a better and better score, and obviously then challenge your friends. So we give it a thumbs up, and let's have a look at some of the gameplay. The next game up is not a new release, but it's just come out of early access, so we thought we'd include it. It's also this week's giveaway, so it's up there. Click on the link and you'll be able to have a chance to win it. The game itself is Keep Defending, and it's available for the Rift and the Vive. Now, it's a bow and arrow game, and we all know bow and arrow games work really, really well in VR. From the popular longbow that you find in the lab to the orc-killing multiplayer of Quiver. There's a big choice to pick from, and the thing that we like about Keep Defending is it sort of sits in the middle somewhere between those games. It's really, really simple as longbow. You aim at modular graphics and try and kill the enemy as quickly as possible. But as the levels progress, you've got to become smarter, it becomes harder. You have to teleport around, which you can't do obviously in longbow, and you have to buy teleport locations as well with the money that you get from killing the enemy. So it's got a little bit of tactics in there, which is what we like. There's 10 levels currently at the moment, and each level has 3 levels of difficulty. So it goes from really easy to insane level. Now, as I say, if you watch the video, you'll see that we actually love playing it, because I was currently sitting at number 2 globally until that Unleashed Monster Damocles beat me this week. As soon as I grow my other virtual hand back, I will be gaining my top spot, trust me. So let's have a look at some footage from Keep Defending and see what you think. Finally, our new release of the week and our game of the week goes to Vindicta, available for the Vive. But before I tell you about the game, a little disclaimer: we received this game free of charge from the developers. It no way changes our feedback about the game because we like to be honest, but we like to be open and honest with you guys that are watching us, and we just tell you if we do receive a game that we review in this part of the show. So we did receive it, but it doesn't change anything we feel about the game. So why did we choose Vindicta for the game of the week? Simple. It's fun, it's got lots of shooting, it's free movement, there's lots of enemies to kill, there's free ways of moving around. You've got trackpad movement, you've got swing arms and look in the direction that you go, and then you've just got standard swing arms. It's got lots and lots of things going for it. The graphics are nice, the robots are sweet, and the game itself is sort of reminiscing about the days gone by when blood and guts and violence weren't all about what the games were. It was about shooting quirky little robots and following a simple, easy format, and that's what Vindicta does. It sort of brings you back to the early days of computer games, but in a modern VR format. You've got to pick up ammo as you play around the game, so always keep an eye on how much you're shooting and don't waste any shots on these robots. So let's have a look at the gameplay, and you'll see why we picked it for Game of the Week. Okay, that's all for this show this week. All the new games are listed at the bottom here in the YouTube video, so have a look at what's been released this week. Before I bid you a farewell, a quick reminder, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press that button there, that one, okay? Don't forget this week's competition. Tune into our Facebook page on Sunday evening GMT, and Terminator will be going for the win against Damocles, and we will be recording it live, so you will see if you've won or not. So just get onto our YouTube or our Facebook page, click Team Damocles or Team Terminator, whoever you think is going to win, and get voting. Good luck. Until next week, this is Seven entertaining you from a virtual world.